Faith is strengthened when it is passed on. These are the words of John Paul II. He often challenged us to pass on, to share our faith, because the more we share our faith, the more our spiritual life is impacted. He also says that in the church's history, missionary thrust has always been a sign of vitality, meaning the church comes alive. We come alive when we share our faith, when we become missionary. I saw this played out this week. At Ottawa U, these two young girls came up to me and they were so excited to share with me what God was doing in their Bible study. See, there's a young girl who was baptized, not Catholic, but has been away from a church for a long time. Through the Bible study, her faith was being challenged and stirred up, so she wanted to go to a church. And so this young missionary invited her to come to Mass with her on Sunday. So they went to Mass, sat right up front, so they could see everything played out. At the end of Mass, they went to the back, and this girl was so excited and so encouraged, and she wanted to come back. And this was good. This was a good thing to celebrate. But it was also a good thing what was happening inside of this young missionary. See, her faith was being stirred up. She was coming alive. She felt the privilege and the joy of being part of a great revolution, of being a missionary. I was in Quebec this week speaking to the chaplain at Laval University and the staff and some of the student leaders. And they were so excited by the fact that there are 40 young people in Bible studies. And many of those are wanderers, those who have been disconnected from the church for a long time. Nobody ever thought that there would be any young people that would be interested in the church and spirituality. But they saw it differently, and it was having an impact on their lives. You could see in their face and their voices that hope was being stirred up, a zeal and excitement, a sense that God was on the move. A great expectation was stirring up in them. Their faith was being impacted by them reaching out. I could go on and on with stories of young people right across this land who have courageously been speaking the name of Jesus, who've been living the life of missionaries. I want to hear from you. I want you to send me a message. Tell me how you reaching out, you being a missionary, has affected your faith. Or some of you might be challenged by this message, that maybe for far too long you've been silent or you haven't been living your life of a missionary. I encourage you to have the courage, to ask God for the courage, and to pray and to seek an opportunity that you can proclaim Jesus, and you can live the life of a missionary. And then send me a message and tell me how living that and proclaiming and to speak in the name of Jesus has affected your spiritual life. As I had said last week, this revolution will begin with you. So join the revolution.